It's me, Sir Uranus, Amara here. And sad for that. Clear my throat there. And today I'm going to talk about, this one thing that, well, it happens, but not as much as you would think. Alright, so it's not a bad thing to say, but alright. Uh, so I guess you would call it a mistake that happens on YouTube from time to time, probably more often than it truly probably should. And no, I'm not talking about when films get stuck in for laying. I'm talking about when you get followers. Now there are two things you know what followers you got. First, if you go to your dashboard, whatever you want to call it, and it will tell you there. Or when you be in the lead of your fairway, it'll tell you. But which one is telling the truth and which one isn't fucking up, that's hard to say. Now some might say that they're both telling the truth, which most of the time they are. Now, let's say you're someone and you think that you're getting a lot of followers. Well, you think you are because you come on one day and let's say your goal is you want to get 100 or even more. But let's just say that. And at first you think that you're getting there because you come on, you see you have 35 followers. But later on you come on and you see it's only back to 25 followers and not 35 as you thought. But that mistake has been going on YouTube for at least a long time. Now it's true that maybe someone comes on your fairway, follows you, but then later on shifts their mind and unfollows. That can explain for one. But for losing a lot of them, you can't truly blame it on that. Even if a lot of folks have shifted their mind on watching your films, which I guess can happen, but I don't really think they would all shift their mind at the same time. And most likely it's a YouTube mistake, which is still always happens, and YouTube themselves doesn't really say anything about it. It's one of those oldest mistakes that happen. Now, if you are someone who already got a lot of followers, this mistake might not show itself as much. Meaning you got a lot of followers, so even if the mistake happened, you still got a lot of followers. And I'm talking about YouTube mates and even the non-mates out there that gotten a lot of followers. Why am I making this film? Because Sailor Moon Jacob, who's only been on YouTube probably for some not that long, thought he was going to get up to having 100 followers. He thought he had 35 at one time, but then it went back to only being 25 or whatever it was. So, all I gotta say there is that that happens. You can't do anything about it. I guess you can feedback them about it. You can do that. But it's one of those ongoing mistakes that once it gets healed, it just re-shows itself over and over and over again. You know? And I've been on YouTube for about 7 years. Well, at least with this YouTube fairway, it's been about 7 years. And by now I kind of know that mistake is out there. Now for folks out there who may have not been on YouTube that long and are just starting out and are just starting to get followers for their YouTube fairway and their work, whatever it might be, it might be a little, sad to come on and think that, oh, you're getting all these followers one day or one span and then losing them the next day or the next span, you know. So, anyway, I don't really know how this mistake works. I don't know which one is telling the truth when a mistake happens. Is it your backboard telling you, the dashboard, your backboard telling you, is it being truthful? Or is it what the profile? Or is it what your YouTube fairways lead telling you? When the mistake is not happening, which I don't know when often it's not, both things are telling the truth. But sometimes one isn't always telling the truth. And now, before I end this film, I'm going to tell you some folks have a belief. Some folks believe it's YouTube themselves that take away your followers for whatever grounds. Two, haters are coming and telling folks not to follow you, not to back you up in your work, which, even if that was true, not everyone would fall, not everyone would listen to haters. Or three, it's just some YouTube mistake that happens from time to time, and it will always happen. No need if you're a big YouTuber like a mate, or not, or a small YouTuber, it will happen. You know? So that's about it for me. I'm Sailor Uranus Amara, and I hope you like this film.